Foundations, the basics. Without it, you make it. Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't. That's a fallacy. I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes, I see destruction and demise, corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lives through rust, so not as muscles, but percussion to provide for me as a guide. Y'all can see me now because you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind. That's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes. Remember what the thought is. I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing. Remember that it's all in your head.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless. Not for long. The future
is coming on.
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And a look at the stats for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. We've got Mobley. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. And
$10, get $200 in bonus bets.
it's Wilkins in at the small forward. And for Nashville, MP is out there with Ball. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And in terms of the NBA Cup tournament, this Eastern quarterfinals game is a must-win for these 2 group winners. Lose and you're out of the running for the NBA Cup.
Yeah, make no mistake. This might count as a regular season game statistically, but there's nothing regular about it. These teams are battling for their shot at that NBA Cup.
And a big finish by Robinson.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Hardaway against Ball. From deep, Mobley. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Now Nashville with it. To the middle. And stolen by Jokic. Collins outside. The 3 is up. Wilkins can't hit. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Ali. Now here's Wembanyama. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Back to Tatum. This one for 3. And again, it's Nashville with a 3.
Smack in your face.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Mobley passes to Collins.
Again, Jalen Williams came back.
Here's Jokic. That one a little long.
Okay.
For Nashville, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Ball. Wembanyama. Pass to MP. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Jokic with the ball for Charlotte. 6-point game.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Hardaway's shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's MP. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Nice ball movement by Nashville. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Hornets trail by 3. Outside Hardaway. Here's Wilkins, hounded by Tatum. Wilkins can't hit.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Nashville, no good that time either. The Hornets have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Wilkins. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Right now, step on Castle and do anything he wants to shake himself, and it's not going to be a foul. You can bang him, you can body him, you can scratch him, nothing. You can play it's football with him, and it's not going to be a foul.
Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders. 5th, the Hornets.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
And grant the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
It's tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Murray passes to Ingram. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Harper.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Player in the game. He can get away with anything on the defensive end. It's just not a foul. He got one where he just tackled Shea, and they called a foul. Just knocked him down. And then he gets away with offensive fouls. You just blow on him. It's a foul.
It's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Run by him. It's a foul.
9 points for him in his last game.
Because he's it. He's the A1. He's the greatest we've ever seen. He now owns the game of basketball. He now owns the psyche of the referees. The league needs Wemby. The league will get Wemby. I just don't like the way this is going. And obviously tonight, you know, they tried to make me feel like Shea wasn't going. Yeah, he was. He was definitely shaded by another defender, but the Spurs did do a great job staying relatively home on the spot-up shooters. But all of a sudden, the bench players that know they're bench players, the fire starters, the momentum changers, suddenly counted on early. See, they came in like 3 minutes into the game.
Almost.
He's just so deadly out there.
Off-radar TikTok star to tonight, star. We need you to be the co-star. Jared McCain tonight scored 4 points.
Who the fuck is that?
10 in all 5. Game 3 was the Jared McCain game. Tonight was the Jared McCann game.
Back to Murray. There's the three.
Got us out of the game. I'm going to get a little dipsy dude and put a little late. Look at the last shot. I think it's
passes to Hardaway.
0 for 9. Missed all of his threes. None of you can close with him. He's living.
And then the pass is right
But
on the
for
money.
Russo, he just runs out of gas.
Outside Murray.
Like 14 minutes tonight. Let's see, I think Dagger's 7. We're going to save what's left of him for game 5 because we're going to need
From
it.
deep, Harper.
Just one shot tonight. Then take a 3.
The scoring is
Rain
fast and
threes
furious
on
as we
Wemby.
end the first.
As you
It's
know, in
Nashville.
previous
They're
games.
up by 5.
And Jalen
Don't
Williams
go away. We'll be back with the
Yeah,
second
will.
quarter in just a moment.
has been a deadly spot-up three-point shooter for this team, and he goes 1 of 7 from 3 tonight. I think his last one was an air ball. Thanks.
For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Nashville.
Oh, that's a fucking day.
They're finding clear points from three-point land.
Another highlight for them
Aaron Williams
has
used to
been
be
the early ball
electric off the
movement,
bench for this team.
making
I
quick,
don't know what's
decisive
going on.
passes to set up guys for great looks.
Looks like
On the court for Charlotte.
it's a shot. He had to reach all the way down for him tonight. You're down 2 starters, pushes up the bench. I say Joe is their best shooter.
I love it.
Let's go now to
But
the
he couldn't
sideline
get a
and
look.
catch up with Allie LaForce.
And he couldn't get any heat on it all. He was 2 of 7 tonight really late. Maybe he's something of an answer. Shea played too many minutes again tonight. Had 19 points on 6-15. Had 4 turnovers.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading
But
that pass right in there.
Thunder, for once, got
The three from Ball.
they out-turnovered the opponent. They had 14 to 12.
The young fella.
So
Ball getting more and more
they smoke you with 5. Points off turnovers, not
Pass to
tonight.
Wilkins.
San Antonio played a perfect basketball game against the Thunder. They were ready strategically, they were ready emotionally.
Wilkins has got 4
They
points now.
spilled energy
And
all
so
over
the
the Thunder
timeout by
from the
Quinn
jump.
Snyder here.
Thunder again, we didn't go half court. At the end of the half, I thought maybe they'd make a little more in the third quarter. Case Wallace finally made a 3 to start the third quarter, and they
Some
crumbled.
of this year's contenders
They
for the
just
dunk
didn't
contest.
have it. They just couldn't buy a shot tonight. Nobody could make a shot
Look at
that
Wembanyama.
mattered.
If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his
You
number
can just
4
see
spot,
they
he'll make the
just
cut for the
knew
contest for sure.
that
And I see no reason
if
why
Shea has to dribble the ball up and try to create all of his offense against 3 Spurs,
So that's
Wemby
how
putting
things are currently looking
center
for the
field
dunk
back to the
contest.
lane.
And of course, we'll update you
It's
with
just
the
too
latest
hard.
news as we receive it.
If Steph Castle can foul the hell out of him every time, it's just too hard on him.
So it's the
He's just
Hornets
taking
now,
too much
following the
punishment.
three-pointer by Nashville.
He's just going to get too worn out because the Spurs know the league wants the Spurs to win.
Here's
The
Wilkins.
league needs Wemby. The league needs Stephon Castle.
Three is off the mark.
If football Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out of the game, they don't want the Thunder anymore. The Thunder ruined ratings. Nobody likes the Thunder outside of Thunder Nation. Nobody. Trust me, I know. I'm in the national media. I hear it every day, every way, from every direction. Get them the hell out of our sight.
Wemby has a lot of different options.
The NBA needs Wemby. The league needs the alien. The league does not need. I don't know why. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the most underappreciated, underloved, under-respected player in my lifetime of covering the NBA that I've ever seen. Not even close.
Nice ball movement by Nashville.
As I tweeted the other day, SGA, savant, genius, he's a tool. He's playing on a level above everybody else, unless
And it's Collins with the ball for the Hornets.
the guy guarding him has no room.
Against the Nuggets.
If you make
look at the box
a
score from that
savant
game,
basketball
one of the first
player
things that you'll notice is the number of
play
turnovers they
football,
were able to force.
Well, they created havoc defensively.
he can't be a savant, he can't be a genius, he can't be an auteur, because you're saying it's no longer basketball, it's just football.
Looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And that's why without 2 starters who can handle the ball, who can create problems for the Spurs because they're gifted players.
Substitutions.
Without them both,
And now a look at the sharpest of shooters
truth
during
is-
the last month. Here are the three-point leaders
they
among
got
two
very
guards.
little shot.
Fifth
That's the God's
Klay
truth.
Thompson.
Because
These
SGA's
long-range
going to have a man
shooters
now.
always have the green
All
light.
these numbers are down because they're just letting all the Spurs get away. The Celtics away.
Is at a premium. 2 guards must
All of
be
their
able to hurt
champagne, they're just grabbing and body banging.
That was flat out
And Shea,
awesome.
just
He has the
pound on him,
effortless
pound
knack
on
for
him.
getting
It's
to the hoop.
not basketball
He's
anymore.
Hardaway.
SGA plays
Right through.
And that
a
was just
genius
moving the
level
ball
of
quickly.
basketball
And he's
that
rewarded
I
at the
can't
end
see
with
anymore.
a high percentage.
It's
And they are
and
showing you why
I
it's
love
so
the Thunder,
important to get up
having
the
grown up in
floor
Oklahoma
before
City.
the defense can set themselves.
Here's Issel. No points yet.
I love this team, but I can't see this team anymore because now it's SGA or bust. Now, obviously, Wemby's going to get his 11 of 22. He had 33 points. He had 8 rebounds tonight. He doubled his rebounds. 3. He had 3 more blocks. He's going to have at least 3 every game.
They're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
What are the odds that Doug is going to come back? He's got double hamstring pulls. Basically sucks it up. You don't hamstring. I really don't hamstring pulls. If you have both of them and you try to come back and play basketball, you're just trying to run straight, like run distance like I run.
Issel, pass to Murray.
It's hard enough to run distance, but side to side, you just get a pull. If you rush it back, it's going to require a rush back on both sides. He's not going to be able to play. He's lasting for a while and get going.
Takes the 3. That one misses. Goes 1 for 3.
Again, AJ Mitchell.
Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
He's showing you that, and all of a sudden, he takes a knee to the 5, but that's not what happened the other night. Solely since he has this muscle. It's a bitch. Once you pull it, it's the primary calf muscle connection. It's no good. But once it goes, you're not going to be able to salvage it.
Outside Hardaway. The wide open shot is on the money. 12 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so a pretty
4 days, he's done. I just know it. I know both of them are done, and then all of a sudden the bench becomes primary, and then now what? I don't know. I honestly, I don't have an answer on this. If you're going to let them just play bully ball against Shea, and he doesn't have his 2 best teammates as far as
and we see nowadays a growing number of players having more say in whether they get traded or not.
If you're down 2 of them, Case Ross doesn't handle very well. Dort doesn't handle very well. Isaiah Joe doesn't handle very well. I thought Aaron Wiggins used to. I don't know what happened to him, but he's not there. Daniel pushed that button tonight. I don't know.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half.
It's a fire starter.
Performance it was for Nashville.
His pilot light went out tonight. He just didn't have it. I didn't see.
Seems like the score
I just didn't see much.
But we still have another half to
Daniel
go.
and Sam Presti are going to have to go back to.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
The
Send you back to Brian Anderson.
They're going to have to really think tank this one over the next 48 hours into very new and different ways. I thought maybe they'd make a half-term adjustment, but they don't have the manpower. They're outmanned. They're outmanned.
And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And AJ, it's just not a fair fight. So what am I supposed to do? They're just going to win it. Unity and determination and all those great intangibles. They'll show you that. But in the end,
Ball is out there with MP.
the Spurs are home. You know, they say De'Aaron Fox has got an ankle. Pretty good to me.
That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Nashville leading
It's
by
nothing.
16.
Whatever it was, it's nothing. He looked just fine tonight.
Ball looks over the floor.
They didn't shoot it very well from 3. That's the only thing I can hang on
Rebound
to.
goes to Charlotte. Jokic has got 4
Spurs were
rebounds
6
now.
of 33. That's 18%. They were 9 of 33. So they beat us. They were plus
No mistake. Slam dunk.
9 of 3. But they only shot 27% to our 18%.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about
Barely
passing it
hang
out.
on to that. But there's nothing else to hang on to here because the Oklahoma City Thunder just scored 82 points on the back-to-back MVP.
So it's Nashville with it.
The Spurs scored 103. That should have been 123. I'm not saying they played great offensively, but they played great defensively against a team that second, third best scorer. They ran on us all night. That's what happened. They knew it. They knew Scott Foster and company got the memo. Spurs, we need Wemby versus the Knicks in the final, and that has been written. So, the Thunder have amazed me many times over the last 2 years, the last 3 years, but they did lose that game at Minnesota that I keep mentioning. It's 143-101. Conference Finals last year. It's game 3. That night, Jay was laughing on the bench saying, it's cute.
Looking to set the
We're
standard.
going to figure it out.
Thank you. Now here's Tatum.
He wasn't laughing tonight. Nobody was laughing. Nobody was smiling. Nobody was giggling.
Pass to Wembanyama.
I think they know the handwriting is now on their locker room.
Mobley's got 4
Alien
rebounds
to the
in the game.
finals.
Collins with it. Now
I
guarded by
hope
MP.
Daniel Presti come up with something, but
Jokic the screen for 3. Hardaway.
in the end,
It's
you have to have the talent to do it with, to execute
With it. He brings it up for
a
Nashville.
brilliant game plan. And
By
I just,
Collins. And it's the Hornets.
there's not going to be a Dobbin, there's not going to be an AJ, so I'll hang on with my Thunder and 7, but I just rationally, logically, I can't argue it now. It's just going to take some kind of miracle on Tuesday night. Maybe the Thunder should go get their nuns, the closest nuns in downtown Oklahoma City, bring them to the game, and then bless
Hardaway grabs the board.
Chet Markstein before the game. Maybe that's the only way forward. I don't know, because right now, I don't have another answer.
Here's Wembanyama. Outside
It's
Robinson.
getting dark early.
On the wing, MP.
And as much as I love this team, as much as I love, as against my prediction of Thunder in 7, which was right on course through 3 games,
Count the bucket. Telling off a perfectly placed pass.
And
can't
that's
love it,
exactly
man.
how you attack late. I love how he doesn't let serve.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And here's the fast break. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Graham?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Hornets trail by 17. Pass to Hardaway. Oh, is hammered home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And here's Ingram outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Ginobili. Out to the wing. Here's Wilkins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Wilkins has got 9.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
And here's Murray. The 3 ball. Wilkins with a rebound. Hornets trail by 15. Here's Hardaway. Mobley passes to Wilkins. Now here's Hardaway. Jokic in the post. Covered by Ingram. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And that sends Nikola Jokic to the free throw line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night here. Ball, he's checked in for Nashville. Conley comes in for Jamal Murray.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Pass to Thompson. 4-3. The Hornets pull it in. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ginobili. Here's Harper. The 3 is up. That one doesn't drop. Thompson outside. Outside Conley. There's Ball with a 3. No good there. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Nashville. They lead by 12. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Rudy Gobert. And it's Nedelicki in at the 4-man position. Here's Hardaway. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game, finding good looks.
Can you say natural leader? But Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Here's Hardaway. It's rebounded by Nashville. Thompson outside. Here's Bosch. Back to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Nashville. MP, the pass to Thompson. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
12 consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And the basket by MP.
Well, these types of looks are easy for MP. The defense must make it harder for the young guy.
Pass to Ginobili. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And Nashville making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Mobley's checked in. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Nashville. 16-point lead. Outside Wembanyama. There's Tatum with the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Ginobili. He buries it from 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining 3s right now.
Nashville leading by 13. Thompson passes to MP. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Thompson on the assist by MP.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
To the inside. Using the size. Gobert.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
On the wing, MP. And again, it's Nashville with a 3.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Nashville making some changes. Robinson comes in for Klay Thompson, and it's Ball in for Conley. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler.
Even better answer.
Outside Wembanyama from the arc. Wilkins with a rebound. Wilkins has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Mobley. Bucket is good!
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Nashville leading by 17. Here's Wembanyama. MP. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Collins against MP. Stolen by MP. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Ball. From deep, Mobley. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. From deep, MP. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Pass to Harper. Here's Ginobili. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Pass to Gobert. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Harper passes to Gobert. Nedelicki. Cash it in!
Nedelicki.
Conley with the ball. And here's Johnson. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. And MP with a basket on the assist by Conley. And Nashville leads by 21.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
MP! It falls.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
So it's Nashville picking up the win, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah.
If you get this version of the Nashville Legends, you have no chance, buddy. No chance in hell, buddy.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum, and Jason, congrats.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. So long, everyone.